Good afternoon, children. Today we are going to learn how to write a newspaper report. As you know, it's a 5-mark question in your writing skills section. And format 1 mark. For expression you have 2 marks and for content 2 marks. And it comes with combination with article. You will be given a choice, article or newspaper report. Now let's see what is a newspaper report. A news report explains a real life event. It presents a lot of information but doesn't use a lot of words. Okay, what's a newspaper report, children? It explains a real life incident. Now let's see the steps. First is headline or the title of the report. It should be always catchy and it should grab the attention of your readers. So what is the first step? First step is headline or the heading, title of the report. It should be catchy and grab the attention of your readers. When you read the newspaper also, you will see the title, then only you will read the content. So the title should be very good enough to grab the attention, catch the attention of the readers. And there should be only 2 or 3 words in the heading. Don't make it a lengthy sentence. It should be a very brief phrase. Now second one is picture. The photo will relate the headline of the news report, illustrating characteristics of the story. Even though it is said as the second step, in the exam and all you won't be able to do it. So just draw a box and name it as picture. And it is the second step and you can do it in a very centralized position of your paper. Third one, byline. What is a byline? It includes the name of the person who wrote the report. You can use your own name if an imaginary name is not given. Now what is the fourth step? It is placeline. What is a placeline? Where the report was written or where the incident took place. So placeline refers to the place from where the report was written or the place where the particular incident took place. Now we have the paragraphs. We are going to the content, okay. And we call them the lead paragraphs. And it comprises of 4 paragraphs. So how many lead paragraphs comprises the content of a newspaper report? We have 4. First paragraph, paragraph 1. The paragraph of the article includes the 4 W's. So the first lead paragraph of a newspaper report comprises 4 W's. Let's see. Who? Who was involved in incident? What exactly happened? Where? Where did it happen? When? When did it happen? So which are the 4 W's, children? Who, what, where, when. Who was involved in the incident? What exactly happened? Where did it happen and when did it happen? All these 4 things you have to make it clear in the first lead paragraph itself. Now coming to the second and third paragraphs. Sixth step is lead paragraph 2. It will explain how and why the incident happened. So what will come in the second lead paragraph? It will explain how and why the incident happened. Now third lead paragraph. In this you have to include at least one quotation from someone who was part of the incident and who was interviewed for the report. So actually in this third paragraph you should include a statement from a witness. Okay, a participant of the event or the incident of which you are reporting. And it's always in quotes. You can write it in double quotes. Now the last paragraph, paragraph 4. It will include any additional information the reader may want to know about any further actions and all. You can write in the concluding paragraph, that is the last paragraph. Okay, children? Now let's recollect what we learned. We learned about how to write a newspaper report. So the first step is headline, second step is picture, third one is the byline, fourth one is placeline, fifth one lead paragraph 1, paragraph 2, 3, 4. So all this will comprise the newspaper report. We will get to know more about it through an example. So let's see a sample newspaper report. So children, it's about a newspaper report on a school receiving an award. So see, it is written in a box, okay? The newspaper return is written neatly within a box. And what's the title? School receives award. It is in a very centrally aligned and all the letters are in caps, okay? Very good space indentation is given, gapping is given, and it looks quite good. And in 2 or 3 words, it is briefed up the title, and after that what you see, a box is drawn, a small square box, and what is written inside that? Picture. Then you are writing what? Byline. What is the byline? Your name. Then what will come? Place line. What is the place line? It's the place where the incident occurred, and here it is Brampton, Ontario. Now the first paragraph. What all things will come in the first paragraph, children? The 4 W's. Okay. When, where, who, what. All these things will come in the first paragraph. Yesterday, Heart Lake Secondary School located in Brampton received an award for community spirit. Okay, that's the first lead paragraph. And please note, the answer is therefore who? Heart Lake Secondary School. What? They received an award. Where? At Brampton, Ontario. And when? Yesterday. So all these details are there in the first paragraph. And what will come in the second paragraph, children? The answers to the question why and how. Why they got the award and how they got the award, we are writing in the second paragraph. The students of the school cleaned up their neighborhood by picking up litter on daily basis for 2 weeks. The award was presented by the organization Community Living, who gives out the Community Spirit Award a year. Now we got the answer for why and how. Why they got? Because of their community spirit. And how? By cleaning the neighborhood. So the main content is lead paragraph 2. Okay, children. Now coming to the third paragraph. What should be there in the third paragraph, children? Yes, it should include a quotation from a person involved in the incident. Now let's see. The third paragraph. Principal of Heart Lake Secondary School, Mary Smith, said, I am so proud of the students. They were dedicated. I am thrilled they have won this award. Student Shane Mithan said, every morning we spend 15 minutes picking up the litter in the neighborhood. So we have two statements here with two quotations from the people involved in the event, the principal and one from the student. And the last paragraph, the concluding paragraph, you can add more information there or further future plans. You can denote it there. Students plan to continue to keep their neighborhood clean. Okay. Maybe in 1 or 2 sentences you can wind up the newspaper report in the last paragraph. Okay, children, I hope it's clear for you. We will be looking for more examples. Now let's see an animated version of how to write a newspaper report. Okay, children, what is a report? A clear and concise document. Okay, a report is a clear and concise document, and its purpose is to get the details to the audience. Okay, you are presenting the details very clearly, okay, very briefly to a audience, to a group of people. So that is the essential purpose of a report. Now we are talking about the report that you can write in the school magazine or in any magazines. You can see the reports, okay. That also is referred here, and the word limit is 200 words, and the purpose is to make them know about the event or incident. And the report is written for school magazines, for journals, and for newspaper. Okay, you have two categories, for magazine report and for newspaper reports are written. And what are the points to remember while writing report? It is always written in past tense. Which tense, children? Past tense. And don't use first person. Okay, don't use the first person words like I, me. Okay, and what you should use? You should always use the third person. And you can use indirect speech and passive voice. So you should write in past tense, use indirect speech and use passive voice, and what third person you should be using. You should not use the first person. Okay, children, you should keep all these things in your mind while you are writing a report. Okay, children. So all these things are very important. You can copy it down in your notebook. Now report writing format. Okay, we already learned it. Let's see. So first what will come, children? The title, the heading will come. Okay, and see a box is drawn. That means a newspaper report is written within a box. So what will come first? The heading. It should be catchy and it should grab the attention of the reader. And next what will come? The byline. Reported by which person? Okay, and then what will come? The place, or you can even add the date if you are doing it for a magazine and all. Okay, you can do it in this way, school magazine report. And then comes the body, and you have the introduction, main content and conclusion. Okay, the first line, how it should be written? The first line: what, who, when, where. Okay, the four W's. Which are they? What, who, when, where. Then in the second line, why it happened. Third line, you can include the volunteers' participation. Okay, how it happened and all those details. And then coming to the main content. Okay, you can detail it even further. How the event started and what were the highlights of the event and all. What makes that event special? You can add it over there. Now conclusion. You can summarize the end of the event with a positive note. See children, in your answer paper everything should be positive, okay? And you can say very good positive remark about that event in the conclusion paragraph of your report. Okay children, I hope it's very clear for you. Don't forget to draw the box. The steps we have discussed in detail. So keep in your mind all these things when you write a report. Okay, in most of the cases the name of the reporter will be given, then you can mention that the name and place, same from the question. Okay, now you have a question. Red Cross Society organized a blood donation camp in TCS Gandhinagar for its employees. Write a report in about 200 words covering the blood donation camp in the paper Times of India. Here all the details are given, okay? So the heading, of course, blood donation camp at TCS. Everything in capital letters. Reported by, here you don't have a name, so it is just given XYZ, okay? And the name of the newspaper is also given, Times of India. If the name of the newspaper is mentioned, you can write it as such. Then the place, okay, the name of the place and date and all you can mention if it is given, okay, the place and date. If you are mentioning it below the byline, below your name also, it is correct. Now what we are going to write now? We are going to write about the four W's. What happened, where it happened, when it happened, and who were there. And in the second line, what you are going to write? Why? Why such an event occurred? And then you will be writing about the volunteers' participation. And the main content is the how the event was organized and the highlights of the event. Now let's start to write. A blood donation camp was organized by Red Cross Society on 10th March 2020 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at TCS Gandhinagar. The main purpose of this event was to create awareness regarding regular blood donation among the employees. It was very well planned camp. See children, we are now moving towards the highlights of the event, okay, the main attractions. And many employees voluntarily participated in this noble cause. Second paragraph, a team of 5 doctors and 20 nurses were present at the location. Dr. Akash gave an informative speech on the importance of blood donation at the start of the event. The first person to donate the blood was head of HR department. After that, a large number of employees donated blood with beaming faces and a proud heart. Refreshment was provided before and after the donation of blood to each donor. A certificate of appreciation, donation card, and a tea mug were given to each donor as a token of gratitude. Okay, very detailed explanation you had in the second paragraph, all the minute things that appealed to you. Now, conclusion paragraph. As the end of the event was approaching, there was a sense of satisfaction on the faces of volunteers as a total of 257 units of blood was collected. The team of doctors appreciated all those who participated in the camp and making it a huge success. Okay, children, so that you can write it inside a box. Okay, you can write